Welcome to Jazz Improv 101. This video is about learning the basics to improvising over the chords to Satin Doll. Before we get started, here's an example of what you can do following the steps in this video. We'll start with understanding the form of the tune. Keeping your place in the form is the first important step to learning improvisation. Here's an exercise that outlines the form. The form for this tune is 32 measures long. What I did was to divide the form into 4 8-measure sections. The chords in the first, the second, and the fourth sections are the same. The chords in the third section are different than the other sections. That makes this tune an AABA form. For the first A section, I played on beat 1. In the second section, I played on beats 1 and 2. In the third section, the B section, I played on beats 1, 2, and 3. In the last A section, the fourth section, I played on beats 1 and 3. You'll notice sometimes I played quarter notes and sometimes I held the notes. This is something you could do as well. Playing quarter notes sometimes and then sometimes holding the notes. Regarding the notes, the A sections are in the key of C, so I played the note C. The B section, the first 4 measures, are in the key of F, so I played an F. The next 4 measures of the B section are in the key of G, so I played a G. Practice along with the example in the video, then practice on your own. Do it several times so that you can do it instinctively. Next is the form exercise again, but this time using more notes. In that example, I used the same rhythm as before, but the note choices were from major pentatonics. For the first A section, I used the first two notes of the C major pentatonic. In the second section, I used the first three notes. In the B section, I used four notes of the pentatonics. And in the last section, I used all five notes. I chose which note to use as I was playing. This is a simple form of improvisation. I played through the form like this for the sake of brevity, but when you practice, play full choruses of 2, 3, 4, and 5 notes. If you're unfamiliar with the major pentatonics, here they are. C major, C, D, E, G, and A. F major, F, G, A, C, and D. G major, G, A, B, D, and E. And I'll play them. That was C major, here's F major. And G major. Practice the form exercise using the first two, then three, then four, and all five notes of the pentatonics. Practice as many repetitions of each way as you need to. Just like in the form exercise, you can either play quarter notes or hold the notes. Just make sure that you're playing on the beat. Here again is the example from the introduction. Improvisation, I used the notes of the pentatonics and played on the beat. Sometimes I held the notes and sometimes I used quarter notes. I chose when to play and what note to use as I was playing. Do the same thing when you practice. For all of these exercises, play with a backing track. There are links below for backing tracks. That's it for now. Thanks for watching and good luck with your practicing.